Oh? Whoever is at the door at this hour? No, Dimitri, it's fine, I'll get it myself. Oh, my dear, are you alright? Whatever are you doing out in this weather? You'll catch a cold, you know. No, you're lost. Oh, goodness me, you do look a far ways from home. You wish to seek shelter until the storm passes. But of course, we can't have you staying out here. You'll be drowned by morning. Step closer so I might see you better. Oh, begging your pardon, my dear. Would you hush? Sorry about that. The manor has a bit of, how do you say, personality. Likes to try and intimidate guests, you know. So silly. Here, come in out of the rain. You look like a kitten out of the bath, standing out here on the threshold. Oh no, it's no bother, I assure you. My home is your home. Come in. Dimitri, would you go fetch our guest some warm robes and one of our softest duvets?
But of course.
Oh, did you have a preference of color, my dear? No? You don't mind? Make it one of the red ones, Dimitri.
As you wish.
It is my favorite color. Come along now. I think I'll take you to the gallery. While I'd love to positively wow you with a tour of the Grand Hall and such, it does get, admittedly, terribly drafty in here during storms such as these. No, I think you need to be warmed up and cozy. No? There you go. Come now, this way. It's just down the hall. Oh, why thank you, my dear. This manor has been passed down through the generations of my family. I do try to keep it clean and homey. Well, I should say Dimitri keeps it clean. He'd probably accuse me of being, what was it now, airheaded and cluttered when it comes to keeping my own things orderly and tidy. Why yes, he's been with me for many years. Since I was a young boy, in fact. Serving as my butler after my parents passed. That was back when he was human, of course, and... Ah, Dimitri, most obliged. Here you are, my dear. Let's wrap you up in these robes. Oh, they are very warm. Arms out. There you are. There, look at that. It's the perfect size. Now, hold on to this lovely warm duvet. There you go. Oh, it smells nice. Lavender. One of my fondest scents. I'm happy you like it too. Anyway, shall we move along, my dear? Robes or otherwise, you are absolutely shivering, and I won't stand to have you catch a cold in my halls. My honor positively would not stand for it. Very good. Here, take my hand, darling. I'll lead you to the gallery. There's a comfy spot in there I think will suit us perfectly. Oh, I do suppose my hand would feel awfully icy to you, even to your already cold hands. I apologize. I was just handling some food in the freezer, and I suppose my fingers hadn't warmed up again yet. I guess you could say the blood flow isn't what it used to be. Anyway, come along now, dear. You're shivering something horrendous. Let's get you warmed up. No? There you go. Here we are. It has been a while since I've stepped foot in the gallery. Yeah, let's get this fire going. You'll be toasty like a marshmallow in no time. Magic? What, the fire? Oh, because it turned on instantly. Oh, my darling, no, of course not. It's a smart fireplace. You know, one of those high-to-do and fancy electric contraptions. Rather convenient, no? I just have this little remote here, and there she goes. Magic. How positively quaint, my dear. No. Well, this place may be quite ancient. Oh, hush. I've had it renovated with all kinds of modern amenities. Dimitri has been most helpful in telling me which what's-its and doodads to acquire. I must admit, a lot of it goes right over my head. Isn't that right, Dimitri?
Yes, sir.
Jolly good. Oh, he is a sport. Now, hush and lie down on this couch. That's enough questions from you. No, don't fret about getting it wet. These blankets are most absorbent, and the fire will dry everything out nicely. There, you're alright. You're safe and warm out of the storm now. Speaking of, I must say you looked awfully bedraggled on my doorstep. Whatever were you doing out in such weather? Well, never mind that now. You're safe and warm now, out of the storm, and you can stay here for as long as you like. No. I do not mind. I don't get visitors very often, and when I do, they don't tend to stick around too long. I'm glad to have the company, especially if the company is someone as cute as yourself. Why yes, there are many paintings in here. Old family members. And my dear late pooch, Sebastian. He was a very good boy. But alas, time takes us all. Well, never mind that. Yes, I do live alone. I suppose these paintings are the little company I have. Oh, and Dimitri, of course, keeps me company. Although he's often busy tending to the house and the grounds, so his schedule doesn't oft line up with my own. I suppose it does get quite lonely at times, but I do enjoy the peace and quiet of isolation. Gives me more time to focus on my reading. Yes, I've always loved reading. I live quite a sheltered life here in the manor, so it's always so exhilarating to live out fantasy adventures and go on journeys through the medium of parchment and ink. I'm rather fond of the Lord of the Rings trilogy at the moment. Are you familiar with it? Goodness me. Dwarves and goblins and hobbits. Such imagination. Did you know I actually met Professor Tolkien some years ago? Truly an inspiring fellow. Oh. Did I say myself? Oh goodness, I meant my grandfather. Used to know him, of course. Yes, of course, my grandfather. There he is up on the wall, see? And lo and behold, he has a book in hand himself. It's as if he's listening to our very conversation. Oh, how silly. Uh-huh. What's that? Fangs. No, I doubt they would have painted fangs on my grandfather. Oh no, I'm certain you're imagining it, my dear. It must just be an effect of the flickering firelight. Surely the cold has addled your senses, my dear. Here, let me tuck you in further. Wrap those feet under the blankets now. There you go. Anyway, tea. Would you like some tea? I had Dimitri prepare some earlier. Earl Grey, of course. Oh, no, dear, that one is mine. It has a special elixir in it. The vitamin supplements and all that, you know. I'm not as young as I look, you know. No, here, let me pour you a fresh cup. There you are. That'll warm you up from the inside out. Is it good? I'm glad. Are you feeling better now? A little less cold? Why, yes, it is rather late. Oh no, my dear. You didn't wake me. Do not fret. I'm a bit of a night owl, so to speak, so I was actually getting ready to do some paperwork, in fact. I'm more than happy to accompany you until the morning. I tend to sleep through most of the day due to my work schedule. I handle a lot of financials for overseas firms, so the time zones tend to work out better that way. What is it, my dear? A vampire? Am I a vampire? Whatever would make you say such a thing? I assure you, even though I live in a manor with a posh butler, drink mysteriously red tea, and am basically nocturnal, it doesn't make me a vamp. By my teeth. My fangs are out. They've been out this whole time. Oh. Well, forgive my manners for not retracting my fangs when I'm in my own home. I tend to let them loose. But I assure you, you are in no danger here with me. I actually haven't taken blood from a human in many, many years. I know a guy at the blood bank who supplies me with what I need. I mean, I'm basically vegetarian at this rate, right? I promise you, I mean you no harm, my dear. Please don't be afraid. You don't mind? You know I am a vampire, but you seem oddly calm. My, this is quite far from the reaction I'm used to. Usually it's get the pitchforks and drive a stake through his heart before I can even begin to explain myself. I do suppose people from your generation are much more accepting of my kind. We're even quite popular in fantasy literature, I've found. Not sure how I feel about that Edward Cullen fellow, though. A touch too sparkly for my taste, perhaps. You truly don't mind that I'm a vampire? Well, I'm glad to hear it, and I do assure you, you are in no danger with me. Oh, sorry, cold hands again. My apologies. I just wanted to show some compassion and comfort to you. To put you at ease. But I suppose icy cold, dead hands don't really do a good job of that. Oh, you want to warm my hands up for me? My dear, you are very sweet, but I don't think... Your hands are... warm and very gentle. It's been many moons since I've felt something like this. I must thank you, my dear. Thank you for accepting me. Oh, my name. How rude of me for not introducing myself. I've gone by many names over the years, but you may call me Navalus. That's what I was called before I was turned, but that's a story for another time. Might I ask your name, my dear? Truly a strong and beautiful name. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, you're surprised. Do people not kiss hands as a form of greeting anymore? Perhaps my traditions precede me. Anyway, my offer still stands, despite the changed circumstances. You may stay here for as long as you like. At the very least until the storm passes. But if you wanted to stay longer, I'd love to give you a tour of the grounds tomorrow. It'd have to be during the evening, of course, because you know, Sunlight, vampires, poof, that old chestnut. You'd love to, my dear. You're too sweet. Here, would you like to rest your head on my lap as you drift off in front of the fire? I can stroke your hair as you fall asleep if you like. Would you like that, my dear? Wonderful. Here you are, my darling. Come here. The storm is far away, and you are safe and warm here, wrapped up comfortably in the blankets. I am here. I'll look after you now. Let my voice take the weight off of your mind. Worry for nothing. Let go of your stress and anxiousness, and drift off into wonderful dreams. Shh. There, my darling. What a peculiar little human you are. Very cute. And very cozy. I'm quite glad this storm brought you to me. Even if just for a while. I'm happy to spend time with you. And to look after you. There.